What if Deku was in Cobra Kai? Hey, so I really like Cobra Kai. Like, it's really good. Like, real good. Like, shit, bro. Like, that shit's fire. So, I know Tyler, he's doing this on Cobra Kai, so, I want to do one too. I don't want to do a lot of them, though. I just want to do one of them, though. And this seems like a pretty good one. So, yeah, there's gonna be a few other characters in here too, but it's gonna take place in the Cobra Kai universe, not like the My Hero Academia universe. So, you're gonna have Miguel, Johnny, Daniel Slugger, Sam, and Robbie. So, I know how I wanted to integrate them now. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since it kind of fits already, they're both gonna have the same personality. Cause why would I plop them into the universe and make them a different personality and that changes everything, and that's just an OC. But I can change a little bit of their parents and all that, since it would make more sense. So for Bakugo, because they're gonna be the two main focuses of this. Bakugo, he's gonna his dad's gonna be Johnny, and his mom's still gonna be the same person, but they fuck one. They had it one night, and Bakugo came popping out, and now Johnny has to pay child support. So not only is there Robbie, there's what's his name? There's Bakugo. And then I'm gonna say Deku's dad, he was in Cobra Kai back in the 80s. And since and him and Johnny were real good friends. But I'm gonna say Deku's dad, he went to war, and now he's an army officer, and he's stationed overseas. And he him and Inko aren't on the best terms, but he still cares about Deku. He acts like he doesn't care about Deku, but he cares about Deku. Well, say Inko, Deku don't know nothing about this, and for all we know, this could be true, and I'm saying he could be in the military and be stationed overseas. I don't know if they ever say he had a simple office job. I don't remember. Shoot, he could be a hero stationed overseas or something like that. We don't know. But yeah, he basically, this is a spoiler. He tells Johnny, "Hey, take care of my son." No, not that. But Johnny's gonna recognize that this is Hisashi's son. And yes, they still have green hair and Bakugo has his red eyes. People just it just looks normal, and it's natural. It just looks normal to them. They don't say no. They're just colorful. No, they're not. They just don't care for some reason. They never ask, "Oh, why? Hey, Deku, why is your hair green?" And Katsu still calls Deku useless because Deku. I still kind of feel like even in the world without quirks, Deku would still probably get bullied. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna try to incorporate All Might into this. Not I think I know All Might's gonna be a TV character. Yeah, that's where Deku gets his inspiration from. I think that was a pretty smart idea. So, we start off in middle school, just to give some background. Bakugo, he's like one of the bullies. He's not like Kyler bully. He's like one of the bullies. Like, yeah, you don't want to fuck with me. And he goes to school with Sam and all them and shoot, what me? Because no. I'm pretty sure some of them went to the same school. Like, he goes to school with, he hangs out with Dimitri and Eli. Or Hawks. Sure, I like Hawks. He's probably my favorite character. Like, shoot, and shoot, and Bakugo, he just hates Deku for some goddamn reason, bro. He just, bro. His lackeys, which include, he don't have Kirishima on them yet. That's not until high school. He hates Deku, bro. Like, he hates him with a passion, bro. Like, cause he views Deku as weak, and he thinks weak people should stay where they are, and Deku's always aiming for high stuff, bro. He thinks weak people should stay where they are. But I'm gonna say that's also, kind of why, because in this, Bakugo is poor, so, like, that's also kind of something to add to his character. But I don't want to make him too different because of that, because, like, yeah. So, like, he's always bullying Deku, bro, like, what the freak, man. So, I'm gonna say, one day, he come up to Deku, bro, and he's like, and he just pours a gallon of milk on him, and he's like, what are you gonna do about that, weak and defenseless Deku? And, shoot. Deku just has enough of it one day. He's like, enough, Kachan. Why do you always bully me? And Deku, he's like, no, Bakugo, he's like, hey, stay in your place, nerd. Don't fucking talk to me like that. I'll slap the shit out of you. And, shoot, him and Deku are just arguing. He's like, when did a useless defenseless person like you, Izuku, start talking to me like that? And shoot, I'm gonna say Sam, young Sam. She's like, shoot, who should I ship him? Oh no, I already know who I'm shipping him with. No, not Sam. Fem Todoroki. Fem Todoroki stands up and is like, hey, leave him alone, because she's friends with Sam, and her dad's rich, Endeavor's rich. I don't know why Sam goes to a public high school since her dad's so rich. Cause I'm pretty sure that's not, but like, I don't know, maybe he wants her to get some this one. Like, she gets up and she like, hey, leave him alone, bro. Like, and she sends it in a nonchalant way, and Bakugo, he's like, hey, who the freak are you talking to, bro? And like, he throws a punch at her, and I'm gonna say, since Endeavor, I don't know what Endeavor's gonna do in this, but he has some kind of combat training Endeavor, so like, and he teaches it to Todoroki, and I don't know how that relationship's gonna be, since Todoroki isn't like, doesn't have like an ice quirk, but somehow he so abuses her, except for all the other children. I'm gonna have to think of that in the next episode, but thankfully I won't have to reveal that backstory for a little bit. I can think of that for a little while. But like Bakugo, he's still a naturally good fighter, because Bakugo is a naturally good fighter in the show. So like, but like Todoroki, she has like a little bit of training, not a lot though. So like, it evens it out a little bit. Like Bakugo, he has the training. No, he's a really good fighter, and has a naturally really good fighter, and he's really athletic, like naturally really good athletic, like. So like, they're fighting, and I'm gonna say Todoroki just by luck, she gets the upper hand, because luck does matter in a fight. And she sweeps his legs, and she says, "Get out of here." And, and she goes up, and she just... Deku thinks she's going up this to him, but she just walks straight past him, and he's like, "Thank you," and she just looks back to him and just nods, just leaves him. And from then, Deku kind of has a crush on Totally, like, hey, we're not going to talk about that. So, like, it's the day when Miguel gets to school. Yeah, we skipped all the way to there. Like, and Bakugo, he's freaking known all throughout the school. You do not mess with this kid, bro. You do not mess with him. You do not mess with him. So, like, in Deku, he's known as, like, probably the smartest kid in school. Todoroki, she's known as one of the hottest, if not the hottest girl in school. She don't hang out with Sam. She hangs out with Sam, but she not really, cause Yasmin, bro, and he's hanging around with Eli and Dimitri's negative. Even though I don't like Dimitri, like, Deku kind of would have to hang out with them, cause like Deku's on the bottom of the totem pole in his series before you, and they're on the bottom of the totem pole. Like, I like Hawks, but like, I hate Dimitri. So, like, Deku, like, so, like, Miguel, he's like, "Hey, can I sit here?" And like, they like, "Yeah, bro." Like, Dimitri, he says his, it's a long waiting list, and he's like, "Just sit down, bro." Like, and then he says that weird ass thing. He's like, "Hey, we should just go up and talk to him." And then Dimitri says, "Oh no, we give like that." Did anyone notice he said, "Oh, we give each other hand jobs"? What? What do you what do you mean you give? Bro, those are girls, bro. What do you mean you give each other hand jobs, bro? What the what do you bro, that was some weird stuff right there. When he said that, bro, I was like, what do you mean? I saw it laughing my ass off, bro. So, like, Miguel, he goes over and tries to talk to him, but, like, it goes the same way. And I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna say, just by coincidence, he mentions his dojo a little bit earlier, and in Deku, he gets inspiration a little bit. Like, he's like, "Hey, maybe I should come in." Like, Deku, like, Bakugo, he kind of knows about his father. Shoot, I just want to see how much my shit shows. I'll take it off the charger. He kind of knows about freaking his father, Johnny, but like, he really won't care. He thinks he's a loser, just like Robbie thinks his father Johnny's a loser. So, like, he's really never met him, even though they're in town, because Mitsuki's like, "I don't want you hanging around that loser." So, like, he's seen him a couple of times, but like, he's like, and every time they see each other, he's like, "You fucking loser." And so I'm gonna say Deku, he just follows him around. One day, Miguel home. No, I'm gonna say once they get to that dance. So it's a dance, and basically everything happens the same all the way until they get into the bathroom. I'm sorry, this is a little bit bad because I have to get used to making bullets in this Cobra Kai system. I'll probably redo this series later, but like, this isn't like the first draft, people. So like, they get into the bathroom, and yeah, they get beat up. They get beat up. Now I'm gonna say, Deku, since he's like, you know how Deku is. He tries to help and save Miguel, but he gets beat up too. But yeah, you know the bullies, they don't mess with Bakugo's side, and he's recruiting new people. He got Kirishima on his side. But they really don't bully people no more. He just fucks with Deku, bro. That's him. But they're known fighters around school. He got Bakugo. He got Kirishima. He got Denki. And he got, shoot, who else shall I put in there? He got Mina on there. And, shoot, that's it for him. Because that's who's in the Baku squad anyway. So, that's the whole Baku squad. So, yeah. And I'm gonna say, he sees the karate posters after he gets beat up. Deku, he's like, he's walking out the stall. And no, Johnny comes in there and he sees Deku. He's like, oh my gosh, this is Hisashi's son. He's like, kid, we need to train you up, bro. He's like, come to my dojo. He's like, mister, I don't, know, like the Deku stammering. He's like, no, kid, come. I'll make it free for you since I know your dad. He's like, okay, fine. So, he comes in there the next day along with, a little bit before Aisha. He's like, hey, show me what you got, kid. And, he gets his, since Deku is a fast learner, he gets his ass beat. He's so, because this is skinny Deku. At the start of the series, I'm gonna say, yeah, he gets his ass beat. He's 15. He's the 15-year-old Deku that we see at the start of the series, and he gets his ass beat real hard, bro. It's not a good look, bro. Cause like, at this point, Miguel's been doing it for like a month or two. No, like a week. But like, yeah, he get his ass beat, bro, like, real good. And he's like, yeah, and Johnny's like, yeah, kid, we need to, freaking teach you some new stuff, bro. And, Deku's like, yeah, sir, I don't think this is gonna work out. He's like, quiet! And he's already on that Deku, and, he's like, what are those things the kids around you call school? They call me Deku, sir. And Johnny's like, who the fuck calls you that? It's this kid named Katsuki Bakugo. And Johnny just stopped. He's like, and Miguel's like, Sensei, what's wrong? He's like, and then Aisha just walks in, and Johnny's like, hey, we don't teach girls here. And they had that whole conversation, and she's a natural cobra. And they start training. And, you see, they just, during those school days, they're basically getting, harassed by Kylie and all that. But you see that he learns faster than Miguel. And he's like a real tactical fighter. Like, he stops to think during matches and all that. He takes notes of all people's fighting styles. And I'm gonna say, he takes a little bit of boxing on the side, just like to go with his karate. So like, he's technically kickboxing. So like, yeah. And Deku, they go to school one day, and Miguel, he shows off, bro. He shows off. And he's like, yeah, it's Cobra Kai, and I'm gonna say, and like, yeah, Cobra Kai, and I'm gonna say, Bakugo, he finds, no, he's like, yeah, Cobra Kai, and and Deku, he gets inspired from seeing this, so he walks up to Bakugo when Bakugo's bullying him. Well, not walk up to him. See, this is what is so all over the place, bro. This is a bad what if. He walks up to Bakugo and he's like, I'm tired of you messing with me, Bakugo. Let's settle this. Sure, Deku, let's go. And this is after school. And they're getting in a fight. And Deku, he's laying this boy out. He's throwing jabs, straights, kicks, and everything, bro. And he's laying out Bakugo, bro. And people are like, stop it, Deku, stop. Stop. And it's not going good for Bakugo. And he's like, how's this damn nerd so good? And he just, by luck, he gets up and close and throws Deku, because basically Bakugo, he neutralized Deku's attacks, because like he got him close so he couldn't kick, and he grabbed him and he threw him. But like Deku gets back up, and while he's getting back up, he throws a front kick and basically knocks out. He doesn't knock him out, but he hurts Bakugo really bad, and he's like, I'm done with your shit, Bakugo. And he says it too. Like, Deku's mad, bro. And he's like, but I'm sorry. But after that, after his adrenaline match, he's like, I'm sorry, Kachi-san, I'm sorry. And he's like, get away from me, Deku. And he runs. He's like, how did that nerd get so strong? And he sees Cobra Kai, a Cobra Kai poster. He's like, that nerd, he's been training with my father. He's like, I'll pay him a visit. He's like, I'll pay my father a visit. And that's where we're gonna leave it off, people. Hey, this video's coming out. I recorded this video the day before y'all saw this. This is me in the future. No, it's not. But I'm telling you, I recorded this the day y'all saw this. No, before y'all saw this.